okay, okay. I suppose I've let the suspense sitting for long enough. Let's go take this guy on. Bring it! And so, we happen across the mysterious traveler known as Reize, who appears to be quite bothered at the moment because he has taken the wrong left at Albuquerque. And not surprisingly, Shovel Knight tries to help him out, but you see, he appeared on the world map and moves around as if he were a Hammer brother, so of course he has a beef with us. Ah, crap, he's on to me. That's not what I've been doing. I mean, all I've been doing is torment. Hey. I do not kill them. I merely tease them and torment them and make them feel sad. And my reign of terror ends when I tell it to. Come here! This battle is all about positioning. You want to try and keep a close eye on him. As once he releases his boomerangs, he'll always do a jump kick. But once he has both his boomerangs back, he always tries to rethrow them. So you can use that to your advantage, as this takes much longer than the kicking. And it's really easy to abuse. Once he lands down to 4 health though, he summons a friggin' fire shield, which is the absolute most biggest pain in the ass to try and deal with. Unless you kill it off really quickly like I just did there. So assuming I don't muck this up somehow. Okay, just focus on the cheese. Focus on the cheese and die! Haha! Having waters a bit of gold. He's perfectly okay though, we just kind of smacked him up a bit. I'm not gonna strike you down. You have fancy moves and I really like your battle, and that fire shield's still complete BS, by the way. Oh, if you can take it down quick enough, then it's nothing, but it's so tricky to take that down without accidentally getting yourself hit. Because I keep on getting so focused on taking down the fire shield that I don't notice the boomerangs in time and then take a smack from that, and well, it just gets messy and a problem, and yeah. Thankfully, we've taken Reize down at this point, so, you know, we're safe. Also, he's very easy to convince. All he has to say is, we're fighting a common enemy! Oh. Well, you shouldn't feel like a fool. You put up more of a fight than most of the bosses so far. Silly kid. Also, he's obviously getting black and blue mixed up. That sounds like a familiar game concept. Sonic Adventure 2000. Can't people tell the difference between blue and black? I mean, geez, he's even black and red. Anyway, he gives us a little bit more gold and a music sheet as well. Oh, terribly nice. Let's quickly go spend some of our money at this point. But should I? For you see, at this point, we've unlocked another village. Let's go ahead and take our money here instead, as there are many things in which to go see. And since that was just a quick battle, well, how about we just go check out the new village right now? This is the Armour Outpost. Let's go. Welcome to the Armour Outpost, for a particular place we want to go first, and it's all the way over to the left, where it is a magic shop. Except it's a hat shop, run by Mr. Hat, who is obsessed with hats. And there's customers who want to buy his hats. They're all 1,000 gold short, so let's help him sell hats. Hey, Mr. Hat, are you happy with the hat selling? Because we're gonna hat like a hat and a hat hat. Oh. Despite this, though, he doesn't seem all that happy about us selling the hats, but with these customers, Shovel Knight exists for the sake of helping people, so I have to help them buy their hats. Are you okay with that, Mr. Hat? Apparently not. And now he seems to rather enjoy the sight of our helmet, despite the fact that, you know, he's already wearing one. Although I guess mine does look better. And apparently he's granted powers by his hats, but I don't care, this is my helmet! Oh dear. He appears to want to sever our head to take our helmets. Duel to the death! Each hat Mr. Hat has some different little powers. This one kind of makes him float around, trying to throw different... I guess they're like nightsticks or something at us. And he takes a more Arabian look for this one, where he hops around like a complete ninny at seemingly like random heights. And throws daggers constantly. It's rather scary. With this hat, you're gonna want to deal with the closest hats, or that happens. When I say closest hats, I mean closest Whatever! This battle's kind of scary. And I almost just walked directly into them. That would have been really bad. Mr. Hat! Mr. Hat, please settle down! Ah, go for it! Success! And as a reward, we received 2,000 more gold than it took to pay off everybody else. Oh god. Please, Mr. Hat, don't become that obsessed with hats again. Look what it did to you. It's not a hat, it's a helmet. How many times do I have to smack you before you get that? See? See, even Shovel Knight agrees. But for now, hey, we already have the duel to the death. We don't need to be doing this again. Oh, Shovel Knight, sometimes you think just like me. And so he dons his Arabian hat to get the hell out of here. Well, it's gotten suddenly kinda quiet in this hatatorium, so let's leave. There's nothing else to do here. Hey, Mr. Hat! Mr. Hat, please. Please, Mr. Hat. Come down. Come down. Mr. Hat, please. Ah! There's a fish version of me running around! Oh. But yes, finding Mr. Hat gives you a little bit more gold to work with. Oh dear, this lady appears to like us. Ah, she looks cute, good enough. Well, how did I beat Spectre Knight? It required patience and good timing. Nothing major. Quite the simple thing to accomplish, really. So, this particular frog here, he's a little bit different than the frog in the first town. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Instead of him telling us puns, we tell him puns! The frog looks rather stunned by us telling such a pun, and seems disgusted with us. Yeah, let's leave him alone and not assault him with more terrible jokes. Hey! Don't you be insulting my shovel! Don't let me come over there and shovel you! It'll happen! It'll happen. Ugh, horse maidens. No! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out! No! 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 What do you have to say? Somebody's trying to rhyme. I'm somewhat disgusted. Hey there. Get a clip to say. Well, if you go on up here, maybe you can buy other upgrades other than just health and magic. This guy will temper our shovel with new upgrades to make it more powerful. And this fellow sells us different armors. It's actually really cool. I'm actually going to purchase one particular armor for this run. It's going to be the Conjurer's Coat. It sacrifices protection, which, you know, we don't care about because we're not supposed to be getting hit in the first place. They give us magic and cause enemies to drop magic, so basically what I'm saying is we're going to be recycling a lot of magic. It turns us a delightful shade of purple, but it also gives us plus 50 magic on top of just increasing the drop rate of it. What this means is we're going to be spamming the outer hell out of our relics. Which is all good to me. It'll help out with certain bosses. Now with this fella, we can actually upgrade our shovel. Probably the most important one for me right now is going to be the Drop Spark, which we'll be able to use permanently because it's when you're at full health. Basically the equivalent to Link's sword beams. You only have one on screen though, so they're not the most powerful things, but they do a pretty good job. So basically, yes, it does follow the exact same rules as Link's sword beams, go figure. So I'm also going to purchase the charge attack, which I admittedly don't use very often, so I don't know if I'll even use it this whole time. For one particular reason. While it works just like a Mega Man charge shot, It heavily limits your movement speed when you're holding on to it. Comes out pretty quick, but yeah, it really slows you down. Look, you even lose all your momentum if you're in mid-air when it activates, so yeah, not my favorite thing. Mr. Hat! Mr. Hat, please. Is that you that made that sound? He's an airship enthusiast. Since you sold yours, but you're an enthusiast, why would you sell yours? Can't do anything with this guy yet. In fact, this reading's just kind of overall meaningless. But that little bit of extra gold did make a difference. You can get the last shovel upgrade. This one's kind of neat. It lets you dig an entire pile of dirt in one swing. Basically, it's a time saver. And you know what? I like the sound of that. Let's get that. So now we have a fully upgraded shovel! Yeah! I know I just blew all my money, but we can go get the other magic upgrade later. I have 140 magic. It's not too much of an issue, right? Ah, but there's still this music sheet. Well, you see, there's two different ways to get this thing. The more obvious one is to just kind of drop down here. And you'll find yourself on the roofs. On the rooftops here. Let's grab that. Alternatively, if you don't think about that, you can also downstab the magic, like the magic store sign to get up here. Then you can just jump on over and get it that way. So whichever of the two is better for you. That one though, we've gotten everything at the Armour Outpost that I care about in this run, so yeah, let's get moving. Just gonna wait a second to see if a particular NPC shows up. And no, let's go. What's that over in the corner of my eye? Well, you see, the first time you visit the Armour Outpost and then exit back to the map, it does spawn yet another mini-boss to go check out. Oh, dear God. Well, another optional boss, actually. He wound up over here because, surprise, surprise, Mr. Hat actually took quite a few attempts. Yeah. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do about it. Let's take him on, too! After a pit stop. Now let's take him on. Say hello to the third optional boss of the day, Baz. And due to my own mistake, we'll be seeing his dialogue boxes later. But for now, we have to put up with the worst boss in the game. Quite easily. Nothing like a big old brute with giant hitboxes that come out quick, who can easily fake you out. It pretty much tells you that half the screen is off limits. Oh, and can stun you if you haven't been on the ground during that attack, which would have been fine of an attack without that. And he has a desperation phase, which I'm just saying no to, because I've had enough of this nonsense. We're going full-on abuse mode right now, because I can't be arsed against this pest. Few bosses can annoy me quite as much as this guy, but he did it! He freaking did it! Yeah, look at this. Checkmate right there. Diagonal and a full horizontal shot, which I can do nothing about. Don't even feel the slightest bit sour about this cheese. He earned it. Your best moves are more annoying than anything else in the entire game, Baz. You deserve to lay there defeated in the most cheesiest of possible strategies. Basically, that right there was a good example of how the phase locking could ruin just about most no-damage attempts when it comes to bosses. I'm going to avoid doing that with as many bosses as possible, but for ones that are just as downright miserably designed as this jerk, when it goes to the whole no-damage thing at all, at least, there will be invincibility to abuse. I can think of about one other in the entire game that may earn that right. But yes. Goodbye, Baz. You were not well fought. You were something I do not enjoy. On the bright side, we get some of the best looking... we get the most enjoyable little victory pose here. Cry! Cry me a river! Give me your delicious tears. Eat you. Cry me gems of good old-fashioned money. Seriously. You deserve every bit of pain I put you through, you miserable pile of crap with a desperation phase you do not deserve. If lightning was only 2 ways, or something that was more something you could deal with, maybe, but your desperation phase is so bullshit. Why do you get it with half of your health left? Maybe you have like 3 of your health, but I feel slightly better now, but I still am not happy about this boss. Either way, he's dealt with. Let us move on. Gee, that might have taken a few attempts. Look how far on the other side of the map we wound up. Let's see, where did we start then? Like right over here? Yeah, we had a bit of a journey. With that one though, that's gonna be all for today, and well, it was certainly quite a trip between all the different bosses that we fought. So there's going to be quite the number of outtakes to enjoy since we have 3 different things. First things first, I'll go and slap Baz I dialogue on here. And yes, what happened in the outtake was I kind of threw a fit of annoyance and died, which means that's going to be permanently saved on the record, but that's okay. Either way though, Baz is so stupid. Let's just put the rage behind us and move on to something much better next time. To make things a lot more awkward for us all of a sudden, and get me hit in the face. This is where the battle gets hard, by the way. Ow. I walked into it! Once he gets down to 4 health, he summons a fire shield, but there's been sweat in my eyes for the past minute.
Save the kingdom, hail to the crown. We stand for what's right. I love Avalon, strong and bold.
Too bad from there. His problem... Ow, I got way too close.
Many years ago, the kingdom of Britannia stood proud.
No!
By Arthur and his magical sword, Excalibur. Now there are many who would see this great land fall. These stalwart knights will stop them through chivalry, honor, and teamwork.
When he goes up to have to swing like that, hey, I'm supposed to ricochet backwards, game.
Lancelot, your power shines through your spirit. Percival Gallagher.
Thing that goes by. It shoots in all freaking directions, and I hate it so much. Hate you, Baz, so much.
This is their story. Hyper Camelot. Fighting with all the
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to dodge that.
was captured as well. Draw Excalibur, save her right away. Hyper.
It's just like, I can't take it anymore. Oh, you can get stunned when you're in the phase locket. That's new. Good to know. Good to know that that's a thing that could happen. Because it's this boss. Oh, you're so getting range killed on my next attempt at this. I can't stand you anymore.